Alright, today starts another video at Power Play Garage. If you all wouldn't mind subscribing, like, and all the other happy stuff that goes with it. I'm sure Miss Puss in Boots right there would surely appreciate it. I would. Alright, so I actually posted the video today on the progress of this car. And today I've made pretty good progress, I believe. And it just got done really pouring hard out here for, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes at most. And now it's just your average rain. If it were in a drought, I don't see how, because I'd have to say pretty much every day we've been getting a fair amount of rain. And it's thundering out. So let me take you to the other side. And I actually fixed my phone stand. Yep, I sure did. Hopefully she holds up really well. Right here we got the side panel, side skeleton, inner core, or whatever these things are called. I got it in place. I had to use a heavy duty strap to squeeze it together. I got my marks lined up that I put on there before I took everything apart. And I just got done measuring cross width across the top from a diagonal from one side to the other, and they're exactly the same, 57 1/8. I don't know how that happened, because I was only a 16th out when I actually took it apart. So now I'm dead on measurement on both sides. I'm not complaining. That's awesome, definitely. I got everything now as far as floor goes all welded in. Even the pan for the seat is welded in. Here's the emergency brake thing I had to get out of the way in order to put a clamp on it. And let's see, all my spot welds are done for this side here, and all my plug welds are done going up and around the rear section of the unibody. So I believe I'm doing pretty darn good, actually. Yep. Now that I have a screw on either side here, and the same for the one in the back, and knowing that everything's squared up, let's see. I don't know what I'm going to start welding first. If I should weld these in, I want to plug weld these because it's pretty thick between these, because there's a double flange right here. These are flanged together, there's two, and this here is separate, and that would make three. And I don't know if the spot welder, I'm sure, could handle it, could do it, but I'd rather be safe than sorry, even though I would hit it with a hammer once I got done. But I'd just rather drill it and plug weld it, and even put a stitch weld here, you know, along the seam on the front and the back, just to make sure, 100%. And, so I think that's how I'm going to do both of those. I know for sure what I'm going to do is, once I get you turned around, put you here in the back so that I could go up into the front, the side. So with that 3/4 inch angle iron, you need to fit. It's pressed up against the hitch weld on the bottom from my inner locker to the outer locker. So that's really nice. It's one of the reasons why I use this to help bring it in together. And I'm going to verify the height of this. It is the same as the other, but I'm going to take some measurements just to be sure. We are taking the stop in place on the jig. Looking equally. I'm going to put a level on it just to be sure that it's the same as the jiggers, that it's following the same contour or code or whatever. Everything are all the same. And if everything checks out, because all my marks check out with the yellow marker, They all line up. So on March 1st, well, the top pieces first. Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. I put a clamp on them. Yep, just so I know they're nice and tight. I know they drop into the groove real nice where it's supposed to drop. Even the holes that line up, that couple of these things that line up with the inner shell structure. I don't even know what the word this thing is called. I guess it doesn't really matter. But when they squeeze it together really good, and do some welding here, and the same thing on the other side. Now it's up to something like this. I'll do that. I'll actually run on this point, see what that does. Because I'm running out of those vice grip like I got a lot of them. I got quite a few of them lined up all along the inside between the wheel well and the bottom of the rocker on that side to keep everything together. So all I got is the real big clamps, and I really don't want to use them because they're so long that they kind of swing around. The clamps will work just fine. And it's going to get stronger. So we'll get like a group of the sag in the middle. Let the field close right now. Let my fingers where the two comes together. Yep. Probably works better than using it. You're here, Billy. Alright, yep. It's pressed nice and solid here. Maybe I can answer it right here. And a little bit of So hang on tight for a second. So that I wouldn't be gone too long, I grabbed, see how long this clamp is? I don't think that worked out well. Do a little taking off on the metal. Bring it up there and along. Just to make sure. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. So, now you see how far I got, especially from today's video that I posted. And I did work on it on Saturday because I wanted to get that 3/4 inch angle on it. Hoping to have it in, like I mentioned, by the end of Friday. So this way, today being Monday, I can start off wrapping and finishing and move on. So, once this one is plugged in, and I'll do the same thing for the front one, which is the thing that is around and use the big welder and just weld everything up. So it's nice and strong. Very important. Yeah. And then once these are in, I will verify the square that it still is by the angle measurement. So the right front turn up to the rear left corner, or the opposite. Make sure it will come into the same. And then once these are welded in, while I'm at it, I'm going to finish welding in the extra wide wheel cuts. I did that side already, the right side. Then I just placed this in place. The screws are still in it, and I'll have to weld them up. It's all the heat and everything is pretty good. As far as I can tell it is. Pretty good. Clamp. I clamp it. Yep, definitely is. Let's see. I'm going to check the level. I'm going to set you back. You're going to see what I'm going to do then here for this side, the right side. I'm going to put a clamp on that so it's got the same pressure going down, so that as I look out to it, you get to tell by eye if it's actually level. So let me get a clamp. Well, don't forget, guys, that this baby is for sale. Yes, it is. So you can always hit me up in the comments, messenger, however it is it shows up when you're making a comment. If you're interested, it's not going to be a finished car. I'm not doing body work and paint. You know I'm not. So keep that in mind. You know, you can buy it as is and finish it yourself. Or once after you purchase it, you can actually hire me to finish it. Yep, definitely. Alright, so what I'm going to do too is, because it looks pretty good, and all my verifying points, I'm going to check both sides of the skeleton part, make sure it's sitting on the rails. I'll also be able to tell by the platforms where the seats sit. I'll be able to tell with measurement. And just going to go all the way around and just start taking the level, the tape measure, just to make sure. So I don't bore the hell out of you, I'm going to put you on standby and let me get at it and do the measuring and the level, and I'll get back to you and let you know how I made out. So stand by. Okay, as you saw there, I tack welded both sides. As you see right there, the 2x6 on a little bottle jack. The arc wasn't exactly the same on both sides, and putting the level on it on the back here, over here where the shock tower is, and then matching it up is kind of hard because, you know, this has got an arch to it. These were flat, but looking at it and running the I-plane on all this to that, it didn't seem as accurate as the front. And this side of this skeleton, I'll call it, the part that comes over part way comes out about 7 inches or so, seemed to have a little lower dip to it than this side. So I'm going to release the jack. I took it up just a smidgen higher so that when I relax it, it should fall right into place. Even 100% more. And it just did. It just dropped it. I only tacked it just in case it didn't work. I can always cut it and fix it. And from the looks of it, I think I have to exceed the height even a little bit more. It doesn't look like it has the same plane to it. This one seems to have a little more lift to it than that side. So I'm going to readjust, straighten it out the way it needs to be, and then go from there. But I just wanted to give you all an idea of sometimes what it takes to really make sure between not only the level, but the tape measure, measuring whatever spots you think you can get a good reading from. That's what you got to do before you permanently weld it in. So in the meantime, stand by. Here we are again, and I actually started to weld in the left side, driver's side. I did reposition that. It falls into place really nice. I did use the bottle jack to lift it up to make the crown or the lift match the same as the right side. Same as that side, that's right. Took my measurements diagonally. They're within that spec that I mentioned earlier. And even Puss in Boots agrees. I don't know if you can see her. There she is. Yep. I don't know why she's hanging out here. It's raining. But I did start to tack her in. The bigger wheel well is now welded in. And the brace for it, along with whatever that panel's called. And I had to do some adjusting here at the bottom with the bottle jack to make the angle iron and the bottom of the rocker, the inner rocker, the outer rocker match up really nice. And the same thing with the front. That's why the jack is there, to square everything up and to make where the jig, let's see, here and there, be the same gap wise, where it butts up against the bottom of the rocker, which also matches the right side, passenger side. Same ones. There are a total of 4. You got 2 and 2, and they all match with the same exact gap. The flow of top of the rocker matches the jig. Same exact thing. Bubble, same exact with the level. So I think all is well with that. And tomorrow actually starts a different project, a whole different thing that I'm going to want to do. Same thing, YouTube video on. And after I get this out of the holder, which I just did, I'm going to make up my mind as far as, I don't know, maybe tomorrow after dinner I'll do more. I'm not really sure to this, because I'll be spending the day on the other vehicle. So I'm going to have to play it out, see what happens. This would be an extremely short video, so I'll figure that out tomorrow. So until then, peace out. All right, here we are, a couple days later, and I was able to remove the strap, which first I finished welding in. As you can see, stitch welded the whole thing all the way up, even a little tray right there, and the same on the left side, all done. Yep, nicely. I did so much welding on it, the actual outside of the rockers were hot. Right now they're not because it's been a little bit, and that's great. Everything stayed together nice and tight. You can see the seam right there is nice and tight, and you can catch the same thing right there all the way through, nice and tight. That's right. Yeah, solid now. That floor ain't going nowhere. So the next thing I'm gonna end up doing is making sure that the bigger wheel wells are fitted per 100% to the quarter, so forth and so on. I'm gonna be moving along throughout this whole stage, get this piece fitted in, all that stuff. But because I was supposed to end the video last week, actually Friday, I don't know, one day last week I was supposed to end the video, and at that point do a short video for the week. But in the meantime, I had the other stuff coming in that I had to take care of. A client just left on a Hyundai that I just took care of, an outside door handle, but I took care of it. It's said and done, and you know, that's that. So in the meantime, I don't want to prolong this video, and I just got disconnected there. I don't want to prolong this video any longer. Keep it short and to the point, and this way I can start another one on more of what's going on with that brand new sheet metal wise 1970 Fastback Mustang. And keep in mind, it is for sale. If you have any comments, and if you're serious, don't waste my time. And you can always leave a comment, and I'll get back to the comment, and we can have a further conversation about it and give you more details on how far I'm going to finish it and what the price is going to be. But in the meantime, I do appreciate people watching. I really do. Thank you for that. I have a total of 237 subscribers. Yep, it's not a lot. It's not like some of those other guys out there, but that's okay. I believe eventually I'll get there. And once that happens, that'll be a great thing, and I'll have more people following the things I do. When I come into where I can do more mechanical repairs, whether it's on a Chrysler 300 or the BMWs that have brought me quite a lot of views, over 7,000 views on some of them, and then I'll be more than happy to post them and show you how to fix it, save yourself some money. But in the meantime, this is what I'm building now, and this is what I do enjoy doing every day. Try to get it done so that I can do another one, and the next one will be a 65 Ford Galaxy 500 two-door with a 4-speed. I'm not really sure on the exact number of the engine. I haven't gotten into it yet, but that'll be the next video. But moving along, once again, I do appreciate watching. If you wouldn't mind giving a thumbs up, make a comment, subscribe, that'd be awesome. But until then, till the next video, have yourself a great one.